we've been knocked out of the FA Vase, and now, 3 days later, after extra time and penalties, I have a squad that is absolutely shattered, about to play another cup competition. There's a very real opportunity we could lose in 90 minutes for the first time this season. Greetings, my excellent friends, and welcome back. This is part 9 of the Culture Club with me, Kirk Sheridan. And unfortunately, here is the confirmation. We have been knocked out of the FA Vase after a penalty shootout. Oh, it's just so disappointing. You can see how strong our form has been. When you were last with me, we did draw at home to Arundel, but then beat Jarrow 4-0. We then, in the league, drew 1-1 again, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to change things up. I need to freshen up the tactic a bit, and switched to a 4-3-3, which has been going great guns. You can see some brilliant results in there, including our new record victory of 7-0. So all was going brilliantly. And then such a damp squib. 8 shots on target, 1.13 xg, and we lost on penalties after a 0-0 draw after extra time. It was painful. It was absolutely painful, and it's the first and hopefully only time this season where I have felt the need to berate the team in the dressing room after the match. It simply wasn't good enough. It doesn't matter whether it's penalties. We should have won that match comfortably. So it's now up to the team to pick themselves up for the next match against Eastbourne Rangers in the Division 1 Challenge Cup quarter-final. There have also been some in and outs that I should talk you through. Brad Wilson and Jimmy Shepherd have both departed, strangely enough, both for Chertsey. Both were on amateur terms still, earning nothing for their time, and both are now being handsomely rewarded. £75 a week for Wilson and £60 a week for Shepherd. Considering that Hoyle is only on £75 a week himself, they've made a successful step up. But we have also brought in some new folks as well. Since switching to this 4-3-3, I've needed an extra defensive midfielder. So Ellis Sullivan has come in. He's got great determination, strong leader as well. Teamwork and work rates still need a bit of development, but he's 18 years old. Only on 20 quid a week at the moment. So if I can keep him around long term, could be great. So far performing well at the base of the midfield when Boateng is not playing. And I've also been trying out the inverted winger and inside forward combo. So we've got Sam Deadfield, who we've brought in as well to play on the left-hand side. Determination, teamwork, work rate, pretty solid for what I'm looking for from my team at this stage of their development. And he's done all right. Not spectacular, but good enough. And then Mitchell Dickinson, that central defender who I was desperate for in the last episode, has finally signed. And he's tall and he's pretty quick as well. So he ticks all the boxes. 6'2", great determination, brave, excellent header of the ball. I am happy. Archie Morris has been the subject of a lot of interest. I can't remember how many times I've turned down offers. We've basically promised him he can go at the end of the season. We've got him now, though, and he's been playing brilliantly in central attacking midfield for us. But you can see things are getting a bit twitchy with the dynamics of the team. We've got 2 fantastic strikers, and if you add Mullings as well, another great one. He's now playing out on the right wing. Everyone either wants to move or wants to start more games, and it's really, really difficult to balance such a great squad. But I have to say, Casey Douglas has come out of seemingly nowhere. Nathan Minhas was starting the season brilliantly, but Douglas recently, oh my word, 17 in the league from 9 starts. So Casey Douglas has been expected to score 13 goals so far this season. He has put 20 in the back of the net. Absolutely amazing. So we're going into the Division 1 Challenge Cup. Can we pick ourselves up, put in a good performance? There is only one way to find out. We're switching back to the 4-4-2 due to the levels of tiredness we've got in the squad. I'm concerned about how many people are going to make it through. We've got Ormson in goal, Arnold, Dickinson, Hoyle and Williams-Lowe at the back, Sullivan and Morris in the centre of midfield with Dowridge and Addy on the wings, with Minhas and Mullings up front. On the bench, Caswell, O'Dwyer, Boateng, Deadfield and Douglas. Right, this time round, I'm pumping my fist. They need firing up after the last match, and I want them to know that they need to go out there and put on a show. We are favourites. Let's go out there and show them exactly why that is. Now, Mullings getting complacent. Oh, it's disappointing. We can turn it around after the last match. It was just, such a ridiculous match. Just so few highlights. It was just slow, it was dull, and this match is continuing in exactly the same vein. There's barely anything happening after 25 minutes. Right, okay, Dowridge with a free kick, and it's over the top. What an exciting way to start the match. It feels like the pressure is starting to get hold. Those little bits of tension in the dressing room are chipping away at the cohesion, and it is starting to cause problems. I've said all along, this save is about making sure that the dynamics come first, that the culture of the club is... Oh, yes, Minhas. Minhas gets us back on track. Fantastic. Fantastic work, Minhas. Well done. But this save, it's all about the dynamics. It's all about the teamwork, the culture, the camaraderie. And just with those tensions between our strikers in particular, I can imagine that there is friction in the dressing room, that they're starting to just get niggly with each other, all competing for who gets a starting berth. And Douglas has had it absolutely nailed down. He's just been on incredible goal-scoring form, just outperforming his XG by a ridiculous margin. But then Minhas says that he wants more time, and Mullings was getting loads of time when he came back from injury and has then got a little bit less and is still not happy. And it's getting very, very difficult to juggle all of these expectations, and it's probably, to be fair, my fault. We have got a lot of people who are down as regular starters, and they can't all start at the same time. So, it's a tricky one to balance. I'm having to rotate the team a lot, as you know, due to the amount of matches that we are playing. But look, once again, I mean, we're 65 minutes into this match, and we've just had one attacking highlight. Right, Williams-Lowe is already very tired, so Boateng is going to have to come on for him. Addy is getting tired already too, so I think we must bring on Deadfield for him, and we'll have to flip him to an inverted winger on support. It's just dropped off massively. These last two games, almost out of nowhere. We've just been on such incredible form, and then nothing. You would not believe that this is the same team that won 7-0 very, very recently. I'm going to save my last substitution. I think it's the first match of the season that I haven't used 3 substitutions, but there are so many tired players out there. I'm probably going to just let the people on the bench recover, as they were also very, very tired. Oh, Minhas is through again here. Can he get one into the middle? Deadfield is on the ball. Can he cut inside? Sullivan to Mullings. Morris, they're just taking their time. Dowridge. Boateng knocks it across to no one, but Deadfield gets onto it. Into the middle, Mullings. And it does manage to scrape into the back of the net. Excellent. So that looks more comfortable in the end than we have made it throughout the match. 1 goal in the first half and a second in added time, and Billington is going to be so disappointed with himself for that. I almost feel sorry for the guy. Almost. But not quite. So we did manage to score 2 there from an XG of 1.2. And average ratings were okay. Hoyle had a poor game, but he was so tired from the last one. Right, well done. That was a good win. Mullings ends his goal drought. He'd previously played 10 hours of competitive football without a goal, having been on just imperious form before that. Here we go again. Another offer for Morris. Non-negotiable. Not giving me any opportunity to come back to them and suggest what I actually want. He's not going for nothing. He's on contract. If you want him, give me some money. I'm going to have to let him go at the end of the season. There's no way I'm going to be able to keep hold of him unless we get promoted and he suddenly decides he wants to stay. He's adamant he's going, but he's certainly not going yet. So just buzz off. But I was banking on that FA Vase to really plug some of this overdraft. Oh, I hope the other competitions we're in are going to pay some decent prize money at the end of the season. And I hope we get to the final. And I hope we win them. And, if we don't. Yeah. Time to continue our recovery. Then, in the Southern Combination Division 1, we've got an away match against Uckfield Town. Lots of squad rotation happening again because of managing injury risk and tiredness from the players after that penalty shootout. Honestly, 30 minutes of extra time just destroyed the squad's fitness. Absolutely ruined it. So we've got Ormson in goal, back four of Arnold this time, O'Dwyer, Dickinson and Williams Lowe, Sullivan playing defensive midfield with Healy and Hamid in the centre, Huxley and Mullings on the wing, and Douglas up front as an advanced forward. So you can see here switched to this 4-3-3 attacking formation. Need to increase our expectations on this team now. And another slow start. I've been used to seeing so many early goals scored, or certainly early highlights, but it's been quiet the last few games. We have got a lot of possession though, although the first highlight begins with them on the ball at the back. Are we going to take it from them, or are they going to knock a ball over the top to... Oh dear, what happened there? Dickinson, headed it back to the keeper. I thought he just literally fell onto the floor. And they get on the ball again, and we take it back. Huxley knocks it to Douglas, who hits a very speculative effort. That would have been quite the goal if it had gone in. Williams Lowe, though, to Mullings. Williams Lowe knocks it in for Huxley. No, cleared out to Arnold. To Sullivan, over to Williams Lowe again. And Douglas! He has been doing that a lot, just getting ahead of the defender in front of the goalkeeper and getting on the end of those low crosses. And as you can see, his finishing, he's putting away a lot of he's putting away a lot of average chances. He's just doing it very, very well. He has an uncanny knack of finding the bottom corner. The amount of times I've seen this tight offside replay for Douglas, no, he knows exactly what he is doing. And it's interesting because in terms of his stats, he's not actually the best looking forward, which I guess again shows why this ethos for the save is working. Now, his mental attributes aren't quite as strong as Minhas, for example, and Minhas is generally playing well when he gets on, but Douglas recently has just been in such good form. I have to reward that, as you would in any walk of life. If someone's playing really, really well, or performing really, really well in any job, you're obviously going to want to make sure that they can just keep on doing what they're doing. Let them crack on. It's up to the rest of the team, to the rest of the squad in this instance, to step up and show that they're as good. And Douglas has basically been proving over the last month or so that he's the main man at the moment. So Arnold puts another ball in, just knocking the ball from side to side here. Healy, Huxley over the top. Now Addy probably would have put that one away, but Addy's another one who's having to rest a bit at the moment. O'Dwyer, O'Dwyer I thought would knock that one in. Right, corner for them now, but O'Dwyer clears it comfortably. Easy, no problem at all. But they do have it on the wing again, and they knock it into the middle. I think Ormson had that covered. Right, so this feels like a pretty comfortable first half. It's only 1-0, but we're in charge of possession. We've had plenty of opportunities. We have been by far the better team in pretty much every metric. Can we find another gear to take charge? I think this is one where we're just going to have to praise the team for the number of shots on target. We need to just keep this team feeling positive. They had a bit of a wobble with that penalty defeat. They're wobbling amongst themselves, as we've already talked about, because of the number of people who are wanting regular starts. So let's just get them... Oh, Douglas. Oh, off the post this time. That's the kind of chance he's just been slotting away every single time. It's very unusual to see him miss that. Yeah, it's a time to praise the team, for sure. Just make sure that they feel positive about everything that they're achieving again. It worked earlier in the season. It should continue working now as well. But Ormson claims it clearly and easily there with a long ball upfield to no one except their defence. Oh, what a tackle. Brilliant tackle from Williams-Lowe, but they are clean through. And what an incredible save from Ormson. Douglas is then... Looks like he was completely taken out. We must have a free kick there. Let's watch this again, though. Look at this save from Ormson. Point blank range. He dives down. Doesn't even put it back into the path of the attacker. Just puts it straight to one of our defenders who can clear. Absolutely phenomenal goalkeeping there. Great stuff. They're starting to pick up quite a lot of bookings from the look of things, trying to slow us down and just disrupt our tempo, disrupt the play. And a long shot, and once again, Ormson had it covered. Right, let's see. So the team are looking... Yeah, no red hearts at the 60-minute mark, which is encouraging. I have to say, though, Mullings is not having a good game. He hasn't been on the best of form recently. I'm going to bring Morris on for Hamid, because Morris playing in the central attacking midfield role recently has been immense, and I'm hoping that he can do it again. And let's see, what else? How is Williams-Lowe doing? He's having a brilliant game, so we won't take him off. Perhaps we'll put Dickinson on for Hoyle. Other way round. Put Hoyle on for Dickinson for the last half hour or so, just to make sure that we can get our leadership onto the pitch. Both of them motivated. Right, well done. Come on then, guys. Just see this one through. I could do with another couple of goals here, please. That would make me very happy. And Arnold is injured. Do I have a left back on the bench? No. Oh, what are we going to need? Right, we're going to need to shuffle things around here then. So, let me think. How are we going to do this? We can put Huxley back to play as wing-back. That's fine. And then we're going to need Morris to play as an inside forward there, which means we're going to have to bring Boateng on. Easy enough, he says. No more injuries, please. Thank you very much. Okay, 20 minutes to go. Let's hang in there. Mullings, I want to see you focus. Come on. It's made a bit of a difference. Once again, it's interesting how our goal output has significantly slowed down since those strikers are all starting to get a bit twitchy with each other. It literally happened after, I think the morning after our 7-0 victory. A couple of them came to me and said, I want game time, and we just haven't been the same since. We do get the victory, not to the level that I would have expected. So I am going to praise the team again. I hope that this increases their morale, their motivation, and then we get back on track next time. It feels like the next home match that we have, we should be looking to really right the wrongs that have been forced our way recently. We just haven't scored anywhere near as many goals. So in the last 3 matches, we've scored 3 goals, having scored an average of nearly 3 goals per game before that. Goes to show, firstly, just how good we have been this season. I mean, how can I complain about that? Look at this. 22 matches played, 62 points. We've only drawn 2 matches and won every other one. Goal difference of 59. We are dead certs for promotion unless something goes horrifically wrong. But I've got to agree with Eleanor Granger here. I didn't think we were that good. Mo Crittenden says it was as good a performance as he's seen from us. I have to disagree. Williams Lowe was good, and we should have won by more. Yeah, we made hard work of that. I think our fans here are spot on. So Arnold is going to be out for 4 to 5 weeks. Okay, well, that makes the selection of our left back easier. It's now between 2 rather than between 3. As with Addy recently, I'm not going to enforce injections upon Arnold. He can go and recover. So just to finish off the current league picture, you can see the table there. As I said, 62 points, 20 wins. Things going very well in that respect. Douglas is current top scorer with 18 goals. Minhas in 3rd place with 10. We're monopolising the average ratings and pretty much the assists as well. Clean sheets, obviously, Ormson is in charge. So I have to be absolutely delighted with the way things are going, except for this blip here. And the board aren't pleased either. I have failed. They expected us to, at the very least, reach the final of the competition, and we got knocked out in the 4th round. So I have to win everything else this season, pretty much. Otherwise, I think the board might be a little bit displeased. But I am still very secure. That's good. And we will be back soon to see how much more money we can put in the bank from these quarterfinals, semi-finals and 3rd round matches, because we desperately need some prize money to arrest that financial slide. If you want to follow the journey of GTS Culture towards the Premier League, please do subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and join me again very soon for more GTS Culture action. In the meantime, be excellent to each other, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.